In the city lights, she dances free, spreading love like confetti glee. Katie Moonchild, shining so bright, bringing joy in the dark of night.
Hey, how are you guys? Good to see everybody. Oh my goodness. Hey, Dolly. Hey, Kelly. Jenny. Good to see you, my dear girl. Hey, it's a good day. Hey, you guys. I want you to count how many times I time out and freeze on you today. You should get a big fat 0. Because thanks to wonderful friend Coffee Talk, Sonia Rain Lee, who sent me the adapter, and then I bought 100 foot. I didn't quite need 25, but I got plenty now. I think that'll take me clear into the bedroom of Ethernet cable. So now I'm plugged in directly. There's no Wi-Fi to freeze. So hopefully we should have eliminated that problem. I tell ya, I was telling Dolly this morning I'm done with the big projects for a while, please. But I'm not. I still got to finish. I got about 2, maybe 3 wheelbarrow loads of soil to finish this end of my garden. Thing is, it's going to be 90s all this week. So, except for got rain maybe on Saturday. So I'm thinking it's got to cool off before that, right? So I was thinking probably Thursday would be a good day to finish that off. Yeah. And maybe Friday. Plant a few things, like some squash. You know how that goes. Anyway, good to see you guys. I hope you're doing okay this week so far. I am. Oh my goodness. So, what's everybody up to today? 200 wheelbarrows. You know, I had 400 yards. Wow. That'd have been a while. 4 yards. 4 yards of soil that I moved when I get done. That was a dump truck, a small dump truck load, you guys. And I did it one trip at a time in a wheelbarrow because that dump truck couldn't get back to where I needed him to get back to. That's a lot of soil. And every time I come in until I change my clothes, if I went near the cat, if I went near Koru, he'd bite me. I'm like, yeah, get away. I smell like fertilizer. That dust is all over me. You making tacos for dinner? So am I. I've got some yellowfin tuna that I thought might make it really yummy. Oh, no, wait. I'm not going to use that for that. I have some ground beef all thawed. I'm going to make tacos today, too. Good idea, girl. Well, hey, those tacos at the beginning make me so damned hungry. That's why I had to put them in my intro. It's like, oh, I'll take at least 3 of those. They look so good with the purple cabbage and everything. That's like what you get in Mexico. You think your sister did a little shadow work and now she's acting strange. Oh, and I pointed her in the direction of Dolly's videos on the subject. Oh, wise wise. Shadow work, unless you have a book or something to kind of go with you, to do it with you. That can be a strange experience if you're not really aware of what's going to happen, because it's going to make you face all those things that you've been running from. So shadow work is not easy. It sure is worth it when you're done, though. Yeah, shadow work can be rough. People end up dealing with a lot of buried emotions. Yeah, a lot of buried emotions, a lot of this is what I found, a lot of forgotten experiences that I just blocked out that make complete and total sense now. I was like, oh my God. It was because of things that happened to me or around me. I don't know about you guys, but I have always felt like I'm the observer. I'm over here watching all this stuff going on. And I felt that way my whole life. And I'll participate, but I'm still back over here participating. It's, forgotten trauma. There she is. Hi, Sonia. Good to see ya. Wanted to tell you got COVID. Oh, baby. I'm sorry. I wanted to thank you. We're running off the Ethernet right now, and it's smooth and it's fast. I hooked it up yesterday. So I thank you so much, sweet sister. Feel better. Damn. Okay, everybody, let's do a little healing prayer for Sonia. For anybody that's not feeling well today. As we gather our positive energy and multiply it as we grow together and expand as one energy of healing. Kundalini, Unsi, Reiki, come to me. Send me your energy so that I may help heal and be the vessel to send it out to those who are ill today, especially our sister, Sonia Rain-Lee. Sonia Rain-Lee. May the healing begin. And for all the rest of us, may we feel that energy that just zipped through the lines. Ashe, amen, and so it is. You fear for her mental health? Well, she probably remembered some things she maybe wasn't quite ready to. And if she's needing some guidance in that area, stay close. Keep close watch on her. I mean, you may not be able to physically watch her, but keep in touch with her. She may not, it's, all you can do is direct her like to other videos, other people that talk about shadow work. There's courses and there's so much about shadow work out there, but yet at the same time, you felt that in your legs. You got some healing started there. Because now you will notice, because I did the Kundalini Reiki, that's remote. You will, for the next few days, start feeling little things that are healing in you, that are changing in you. It's kind of cool how that works. When I blew it out, it's like All I felt was complete and total tingle, 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 tingle. I love doing that. Barbara, hi, sweetheart. Good to see you. Ah, yeah, yes. So, I hope you feel better, everyone. Yeah, sometimes a professional is the best option if a lot of shadows are coming up at once. And, I wouldn't necessarily recommend a group therapy necessarily in that instance because shadow work is so private. But a one-on-one with a therapist, at least a therapist that is spiritually minded, um, even a spiritual coach could probably be a great deal of help. Oh, thank you. You sent her the Lightworkers Roundtable because, yeah, that's a resource of many different people. It's a few years old, but there's some very talented people there. Very talented people. And I'm sure she's liable to find someone in that group that will resonate with her. Myself personally, I adore Isaac. That's just what Isaac does for a living. He's a coach. He's not more than he's a licensed marriage and family therapist, you guys. So if you want to go check him out, he's over on the Lightworkers Roundtable. Um, my can't think of the word playlist. I tell you, there's some really terrific people over there. So yeah, you guys go check out some of my playlists. You can handle looking at the old Katie. It's not a whole lot different than this Katie, a little younger. But go, yeah, check it out. Internal family systems work, yeah, can be helpful too. It really does depend on your family so much. My family, if they heard I was doing shadow work, they would be absolutely, totally convinced I was walking Satan's path. So, yeah, I'm not going to get a lot of help and support from people like that. Oh, hon, you went on vacation and you got sick. I'm sorry. You let go of all that stress. It's interesting. That's what happens to me. I'll be just all wound up in a ball of stress. And then when I finally can breathe and let it go, it always affects me physically. Always. 3 of you got it. Oh boy. Oh dear. Well, sweetheart, that's not a good thing. You take care. Lots and lots of fluids, I guess. I don't know. I have to say, I've never had it yet. And I say yet, but I'm not putting it out there, universe. I do not want it. Just don't give it to me. I've gotten every single. As soon as it's, been 6 months or time to get the next one, I get the next vaccine. And it may have been filled with all kinds of poisons and all kinds of weird shit. I don't know. All I know is I haven't gotten that lovely illness yet. And at this point, I think I've had 6 or 7 of them. So whatever it was going to do to my body, it did. Right? You're a Scorpio. Shadow work is my middle name. There you go, Jenny. Yeah. Scorpios. Bless you. I'm an Aquarius, my Scorpio friend. we square each other. I love it. We had an outbreak, yeah, during this assignment. You got it? Oh, girl. I know you've been missing for a while, and I just figure you're probably working nights. and sleeping when I'm on. This is your third time? Oh, sweetie. You're around the public a lot, though. I'm a hermit. But you know what? I'm not any different than I have been for, God, since 1999, 98. I like my home, you know. When I was young and single, I did all that. Traveled, and I was back when I was a travel agent. The reason I became a travel agent was to see the world. And that was back in the day when travel agents got huge travel discounts. Like I could go to Hawaii for $20 one way. Might not get home for 2 weeks because it was all standby. But you know what? When you're in your 20s, I mean, I moved to Tucson when I was 28 years old. And I was a travel agent when I moved here. Totally different ball game here. I found out that the thing that I wanted to sell most was cruises. And there was only one travel agency here that's all they sold were cruises and tours. All they did were package deals. And I was like, yeah, that's for me. Because I had done a 6,000, and this is in 1984, $6,000 trip to Europe for this couple. It included, this is in the 80s, okay, a cruise on the Achille Laurel. I don't know if you guys you remember the Achille Laurel? Terrorists took it over and they dumped the guy in the wheelchair off anyway. Terrorists took over that ship. It's no longer in service, but I booked them and they loved it. They had a great time. They went on a talk tour of Europe. And then when they got to certain towns, they wanted to stay longer. So we piecemealed tours in those towns. And then they'd pick up the next talk tour and go around and go again. Continue on the tour. But to start out with, they flew out of LaGuardia. God bless LaGuardia and the people from Air Canada. Jeez. Anyway, they flew out of LaGuardia. I woke up in the middle of the night. I even went so far as getting them Broadway show tickets. This is the kind of trip I put together. You want to talk about one stressed out little girl? Oh my God. I woke up sitting straight up in the middle of the night before they were to fly out going, did I get them a rental car in New York City? You don't want a rental car in New York City. But that's what that stress did to me. I just, boom, thought, oh my God, they didn't get a rental car in New York. And that's what being a travel agent did to me. They had a great time. Everything went smoothly. And I moved to Arizona. I worked for 6 months. And no longer was a travel agent. Got my real estate license instead. That was a whole nother ball game. But you guys know me. I'm the girl who's the career. My career is careers. I've had many. You got the booster shot last week? Yeah, and she didn't feel good. No. I never feel good from the COVID shot. It always hits me like a boom. But the flu shot does too. And I don't have to get the shingles shot anymore. I got both of those. Because pharmacist said, I told him, I said, I'm a type 2 diabetic and I have fibromyalgia. Do you think it'd be okay if I get the first shingles shot at the same time as this COVID back booster? And he's like, oh yeah, you should be fine. You might not feel too good, but you'll be fine. Oh my God, I was sick for a week. I might as well have gotten COVID. I was so sick. Don't do that. Shingles and COVID booster. We also list 4 souls to it during the outbreak. Oh, you lost 4 souls. Okay. And we opened the window and the regular staff asked me why I did that. And I just answered, to let the soul out. Amen. to release them. Although physical world don't mean anything to them. Wow. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I just missed the last 5 minutes because my car insurance company called to tell me that my insurance rates are going down $600 a year. Did you see I automatically went going up? Going down. Woo! Way to manifest, girl. Yes. Yes, yes, yeah. Oh, Kelly. That's terrific. That hurt. That don't hurt no sore toe, huh? Yeah, let's put some. You guys like a little music in the background. Hey, I'm testing this Ethernet connection. So far, it's so nice and smooth. I love it. Oh, we're almost halfway through, and I've been jibber flapjawing myself again. Good thing I already pulled a couple cards. Let's put that second camera on. Oh, this is so fun. It's so nice to have this back. And I'll go hide. Let's see if we can. There we go. I'll peek around. You guys talking. Okay. Ooh, that's nice and bright. Let me see what I can do about turning off one of these lights. Wow. Hold on a second. Dude, big light. Oh, kitty. Ugh. There we go. That's better. Now we got it. Okay. From the 100 Mindful Prompts, I actually found the box. There's the box. From these cards, I got from the Zen category. You probably already read it while I was up and moving around. Oh man, I don't think you could see it. Okay. Do not be afraid of going slowly. Be afraid only of standing still. Chinese proverb. Pick an area in life you want to improve. Health, education, relationships, etc. Take action to be 1% better today. Oh, I love it. I love it. As you know, I preach that. That 1% better thing, yeah, that's me. That's cool. Don't be afraid of going slowly. Be afraid of only standing still. Chinese proverb. Sometimes going slowly, you can actually accomplish so much more. When you're in a hurry, I don't know about you guys, but when I'm in a hurry, I don't do a very thorough job. I do a half-assed job because my mind isn't focused on the task at hand. Because I'm not in the moment, I'm in the future. So here's another way to interpret this then. Since we're so focused about being in the moment around here, be not afraid of going slowly. You're in the moment. You're protected. You're safe. You're great. Be afraid only of standing still. Because you're not accomplishing anything. I love it so much. I'm actually going to leave that one out to look at today. I'm going to be playing in resin today. Did you see my video? I did post a video yesterday. If you haven't had a chance to see it, I made something really pretty. Oh my goodness. I'm so pleased. And I'm blowing my own horn, but here. It's got stuff in it already. But turn it sideways so you can see it. So I don't totally dump out everything that's in there. See what I made? Yes, this is what I made. So I'm gonna make another one. It holds all my, this all my pens and stirring stuff. But I don't want to make that get that ugly, because let me tell you, resin drips and gets everywhere. No matter how hard you try, it gets everywhere. So, but that's what I made. You want to see what it looks like on the inside. The things that sparkle and grab your eye, that's crushed mirror glass. So, yeah. And it's all in the bottom. So, in the video, I show you what it looks like on the inside, and it can't show you the color on the inside for all the sparkles. Sparkly going off on the inside. Looks like a bunch of lights going off. But anyway, this is a fun video. What do we have for a stone today? From the Crystallary Oracle cards. I was sitting here. I went ahead and pulled this. I thought, yeah, let's see what we get for that today. And I got 2 of them. The first one that I got is Smoky Quartz. Fall apart. I feel kind of like I do that sometimes. By the time the afternoon rolls around and I've held it together all day, I feel like I need to fall apart and be that little squirrel and sleep with all my treasures for a while. Smoky Quartz has a Mohs hardness of a 7 out of 10. I am the ground beneath your feet, Smoky Quartz whispers. I am the hollow in the earth and a cradle to rest in. I still the noise and ease the pain. I am the grandmother who sings you to sleep and sweetens your dreams. I am the foundation on which to place the first stones. I am the place you go when all other places are wrong and rough, and your world feels unrecognizable. I am truth. I am earth. I am solid. I am stable. I am home. It's okay. You can let go now. Smoky Quartz is a hug and a cup of tea. A place to fall apart so that you can put yourself back together and be strong in the world. If Smoky Quartz is appearing, it's time for nurturing and self-care. You have a prism in your window that creates windows in my bedroom that the cat likes to chase. Oh, we won't love cats chasing. We'll talk about that. It's been really, really warm here, in case you guys hadn't heard. In Arizona, it was like 103, 105 in Tucson, 108 in Phoenix over the weekend. I have flies now. I have a kitty cat who gets so focused on what he's hunting, he doesn't pay any attention to anything else. He is pulling pictures off the walls. It's really fun. And a while ago, I was just over there turning on my air purifier, and there's 4 flies over there just hanging out. Anyway, Smoky Quartz. I love Smoky Quartz. It's a grounding stone and used for protection against negative energies. That's right. It's also emotionally calming and provides stress relief and fosters positive thought patterns. And I don't have one here right at the moment. I have one around here somewhere. I think I say that a lot. That's because my gemstones are all like up on a shelf or in a box. need to get them out. So I can feel their energy. We have one more card, though. And I do have this one. It's the very first, or not one of the very first ones in the book. I love this. Better with time. Ammonite. Isn't that an amazing card? Ouroboros snake. And the ammonite, or amylite. It's really interesting. Some people call them ammonites and some people call them amylites. Really, I wonder what the difference is. All I know is that's my favorite fossil. I have one right here. This is a real one that's been agatized. There's a fossil where all the wet, moist was, where the critter was, all the spaces became an agate inside. I think I paid $5 for that. Ages ago at the gem show. You can see lots of stuff like that at the gem show. You can fill your pockets with stuff like that at the gem show. Anyway, ammonite or amylite has a Mohs hardness. Has a Mohs hardness of a 3.5 to a 4. So of course it's kind of soft. It's a fossil. A long time ago, when the mountains were oceans, a cephalopod called ammonite made its home in a spiral shell on the ocean floor. Its shell was much like the shell of a snail or a conch. Lovely in its spiral form, but otherwise unremarkable. When the ocean receded, these cephalopods failed to recede with it. Their remains were fossilized in what became a mountainside. The pressures of time and the soil matrix of the mountain caused the remains chemistry to shift and become opalescent and sparkling. Time changes everything. Amylite knows what in your life needs spaciousness and time so it can be a jewel. What have you got going on in your life that needs a little more time? And maybe you might need to back off a little. Don't quit, just back off a little. I love you, sweetheart. Rest well, my darling lovely. I don't like it when my friends are sick. Feel better, Sonia? Please. I know you will. What choice do you have? You're feeling bad. What's the alternative? Feeling great. So that's where we're going for you. I love you. Oh, you guys, what are we doing here on time? Ah, we've got plenty of time. So, pick cards. No stones today. Two. We get these two a lot. I'm going to put those back. Actually, I'm going to leave them out because we keep getting them all every week. I'm sorry, Spirit, but I want something new. Yes, I'll take those two. And I'll take that one. Oh, 4 of them. Okay. Very good. First two were joy and peace. Joy is kind of hard to see because it's gold on white. Joy and peace. I'm going to do these a little different today. Then next we have friends Love it, love it, love it. And finally, we have relax. Ah, got a sentence. Relax with your friends. Whoop, move it over more. Gotta get it under the camera, sorry. Relax with your friends so you all can share joy and peace. I like that. And the reason why, we have a choice. We haven't used these growth mindset affirmation cards or the happier me. We haven't used them in a while. And I thought I'll leave it up to you guys. Which cards do you think that we should use for our stone message? How about we use, since there's this rented lips. Let's try that again. Here we go. Growth mindset. Let's use those. Both. Oh yeah, both. Okay. The happier me. You say happy. We haven't used the growth mindset in a while. I need to use them. The spirit's going, yep. They have a little task challenge for you on the back. So that'll be good. Let's pull 3 cards. It's 3 affirmations. Sounds good too. Ooh, that one's up for relax. And friends. Pardon me, stones. Got to move these cards. And something else. Okay. Well, I'd say that one wants to come with us, don't you? It went flying out of there. For peace. I love it. Yeah. That needed to fly out of there. First of all, for relax, we get, I believe in myself. I got this. Breathe, you guys. I know these times are hard and it's really scary, but believe. Believe in yourself and trust that everything always works out for the best. Yeah. What are 3 things I love most about myself? Ooh, this is a fun exercise. What accomplishment am I the most proud of? Ooh. Do I have any, what's the word? Oh, limiting beliefs about myself. How can I overcome them? And finally, how do I reward myself for a job well done? What are some ways to celebrate my achievements? That's a good one. That's not the relax, put your feet up kind of relax. That's the what you can't control, let go of. Relax and go with the flow. Let it happen. Stop trying to control it and let it happen. That's what that relax means. That's what I'm hearing anyway. And then, my friends, I am focused and ready to work hard. Yeah, you can relax when you lay down your limitations. Now look at this. Let's take this one. This one is, I am focused and ready to work hard today. My friends, what are some tasks, get them focused, what are some tasks on my calendar today? What are my plans to get them done? What kind of distractions prevent me from focusing on my work, and what can I do about them? Read that one more time. Those font's kind of hard. What kinds of distractions prevent me from focusing on my work, and what can I do about them? Then, how do I prepare myself to get focused when it's time to work? When it's difficult to focus, what are some actions I can take to get back on track? Wow, I think that's probably one of the most important questions on that whole card. When it's difficult to focus, what are some actions that I can take to get back on track? Well, one thing, if you're going to be working hard, you can rely on your friends. We're there to hold each other up. That's what friends do. Wow. I'm sorry. I'm still processing that last question. When it's difficult to focus, what are some actions I can take to get back on track? What do you guys do? I try to meditate. I'll put on music. Whatever I can do to find my joy again. I'm trying to be cute. And then it won't show up because of the glare. For joy, I keep going until I know it's my best work. Are you a rocket scientist? That's a powerful. I keep going until I know it's my best work. Does that mean that you're striving for perfection, or you're just your best that you can do? Because perfection is a lie. It's an impossible concept. Totally unachievable. What has motivated me to do my best work this week? How do I feel after I've done my best work? How do I celebrate or reward myself for doing my best? Usually, for me, it's food. Yeah, I'm still on that food reward game. It's a merry-go-round, let me tell you. Can I recall a time I wish I had worked harder on something that prevented me from giving it my best? What was the outcome? And how did it make me feel? That is a little message about multitasking. I used to pride myself on being able to do at least 5 things at the same time and get them all done. Till I realized I was doing 5 separate things and only giving each one about a fifth of the attention that it really should have because I was doing 5 different things. Yeah, I might have got it done, but I wasn't giving it my best because I wasn't totally focused on it. And there's a huge, I mean, oh my gosh, what I've done here in this room, improved my internet. We haven't frozen yet, Steve. With the Ethernet, what I've gotten done in the garden. It was 103 here, and my roses are growing. They've got leaves all over them. But I really worried and prayed and covered and, sheltered them from that heat. Yeah, listen to meditations. And to decompress, I listen to music and it works wonders. Music. If you find music that lifts your soul, no, I hate that. I was just watching something today talking about you don't have a soul, you are a soul that has a body. If your soul is drawn to a particular music, a particular video, anything in particular that it's just like it keeps recurring for you, take advantage of it, watch it, do whatever. Finally, the peace card. I love this card. I give I give myself space to pause and rest when I'm tired. Ooh, I like that image in the background. Yeah, and a nice comfortable chair on a dock by a lake with a nice hot pot of water and a cup of some tea. I give myself space to pause and rest when I'm tired. How do I know when I need to rest? What does this rest? What does this? I have to check that word. What is that? Yeah. Okay. How do I know when I need to rest? What does this feel like in my body? Oh, I can tell you that. If I don't rest, I'll fall down. It's that simple. I have fibromyalgia. I can't push too hard. I'll end up in the hospital. Oh, with IV pain meds. We won't go there. What are my 3 favorite ways to take a break or a rest? For me, it's playing fetch with my cat. He makes me laugh so hard. And right now, when he's hunting those flies, it is hilarious. I will be watching something on my cell phone, like this. I'm watching something and he will jump between me and the cell phone going after a fly. You want to talk about rude? I'm like, hey! Can't help but call out. It's like, you little squirt. He's a stinker. And the next thing I know, he eats them too. Oh, yuck. The last question is, do I regularly make time to rest and recharge, or do I prefer to rest as needed? And there's no right or wrong there on that last one. It's whatever brings you your peace. So here we're going to recap a little. We're going to believe in ourselves because we got this. We're focused on whatever work we are required to do for our friends, for the collective. for those we love. Because through joy, we keep going until we know we're doing our best work. And we'll keep trying. We may need to change our strategy a little. Switch things up 1%, as the quote says to do. And then finally, for keeping our peace, we need to give ourselves space to pause, rest, and just absorb your surroundings. Just be. Don't be anything in particular. I know what you can be. You can be a breath. Try that. Just be a breath. These cards are always fun. I love it too because you can take them with you camping and places like that because it comes in a plastic box. That box is not going to wear out like this poor box. This poor ratty thing. That's why this is in a bag now. It's because the box has had it. Anyhow. Whoa. Time disappeared really quick all of a sudden. So let's see what is the backside, since I mentioned the quote. Be not afraid of going slowly. Be afraid of only standing still. Chinese proverb today. Oh, before we do that, I want to talk about the card of the day. So here's our card of the day today. This is from the Nicolette Cecily deck. It is a Los Scarabeo deck. Her artwork is a trip. This is the Seven of Cups. In the Rider-Waite Tarot, the Seven of Cups is, you've probably seen it a lot if you watch political readers. That's the Illusion and Delusion card. This card we're getting, it's also a card of choices, making the appropriate, not necessarily correct or incorrect, but the appropriate choice for the matter. See all those bunnies? A little money foo-foo all around her. Poor Alice and all those white rabbits. A lot of choices to take. Apparently, her choice is to go down this hole in front that doesn't have a rabbit in it. But she's all focused on the closest one to her. He's probably telling her sweet nothings in her ear, right? Watch out for illusions today and this week. Okay, you guys? Pardon me, especially in the government, because I'm going to tell you right now, this is the last week of August. Wouldn't that be nice? Wow. This is the last week. See, I'm all confused because that heat really messed me up. This is the last week. March. And I just can't shake the feeling that something really big is going to happen this week. I don't know what it is, but it's been keeping me awake at night, even. This is really an interesting deck, yeah. So that was our card of the day today. So now let's see what our message is for tonight. The reverse of our okay to be moving slow. Just don't stop. Keep going. The other side for tonight. To choose doubt as a philosophy of life, is akin to choosing immobility as a means of transportation. Let me say that one more time. To choose doubt as a philosophy of life is akin to choosing immobility as a means of transportation. Wow. What could be accomplished if self-doubt was replaced with self-belief? That reminds me of Alice in Wonderland. What could be accomplished if self-doubt was replaced with self-belief? That is something I'm leaving you guys to ponder. If you really and truly believe in yourself, I'm going to let that title card. If you really and truly believe in yourself, self-doubt isn't there. And believing in yourself doesn't mean that you're not open to learning new things. It just means that according to your experiences that you have had in life, this is what you figured out for you on your part. So, Mr. Crowley, I'm just going to take the first one. Ooh, the purple card. I like the purple cards. It's silly. And it says, when you are rooted in presence, you no longer derive your sense of who you are from the narrative of your mind, from what you habitually call your life, but from the silent power of presence itself. Find the silence this week. When things start getting crazy and you're trying to keep it and hold it together, you may need to rest, but you can't right now. Find the silence, and you'll find the power of the present moment. And then you can breathe. And with that, I'm going to sing you all out. Oh my goodness, we're right at an hour. I love you guys so much. I thank you for being here. You know, what would we do if we didn't have this social media to get together and have fun? I want you to be thinking about something. I'm giving you a lot to think about today. This is something fun. For those of you that are into the craft club, we're looking for names. I'm open for suggestions. Please. We in the community section. I have a community section you can talk to each other in on my channel page. Go in there. Start talking to each other. You know it's a safe place. So. Yeah, it's a childhood whimsy mixed with the dark and unsettling images as well. Yeah, it's a trippy deck. It has some downright scary images. It took me a long time to actually even want to use this Nicole Felici. I'll show you what the box is. Box is in the other room, but I happen to have a picture of it. So I will find it for you. There it is. Here's the box, or here is the box. You can tell it's a little ratty too. It's a pocket-sized one. It's traveled around in my purse. Not really pulled out very much. I've really been enjoying using it this week. So. And I found it interesting. We got the Seven of Cups today. Illusion and Delusion card. That one that... Be careful of your choices. I love you guys. You take care of each other. you know, together we're going to thrive through this mess. We really are. And then on the other side, we'll have a really good idea of what we want to do because we know for a fact, without a doubt, what we don't want. All right? You guys have a great week. Dolly is not going live tomorrow. She's got HVAC dudes coming. So she's got to get ready for them. And Sonia, we're going to play it by ear with you, sweetheart. If you're sick, I'm not going to hold you to it, sweetie. So, anyway, I'll see if I can get another couple resin videos out, maybe at least one more, and give you something to entertain you. And I'll talk through it so you see what I'm putting in there and why. Okay. Maybe I'll do that with the bloom that I need to make. That would be fun. You guys have a good day and a good week. You take care. And turn off that other camera so I don't have to keep trying to peek around the words. There you are. Hi. You guys have a really good week this week. Take care of yourselves and the ones you love. And blessings to you. We'll see you on the next one. You all take care now. Bye-bye.
Sunny day.